Okay, are you ready for number 2 from our graduating class? She has been called the most interesting person on the internet by several people you've never heard of who are on the internet. Give it up for Abbey Willson! Thank you. Kind of wish I wrote an opening bit. Yeah, like a lot of comedians, I have an anxiety disorder, or as I call it, my fretting fetish. Yeah, don't be jealous. You just wish you were so important that you could keep the demons at bay by touching the light switch 5 times, singing New Kids on the Block.
Only 5?
Oh. Anxiety disorder. Yeah. Are you the only hope for humanity too?
Yeah.
Because that is exhausting. I don't know, I think we should set up like a superhero squad, kind of like the Avengers, but you know, I mean, because the Flash clearly already has ADHD. But then, you know, we could have like Captain OCD and his sidekick, a bottle of hand sanitizer. Worry Woman, which is, you know, kind of like Wonder Woman, except instead of a whip, I have Xanax. And we could all work together and all fight the same supervillain, major depression. I don't know, I think I like superheroes because I used to work with a lot of them. For 5 years, I was a street performer in Hollywood. Nothing that needed talent or anything, not like juggling or dancing. I was dressed as Princess Fiona from Shrek, and walking around in front of Grauman's Chinese Theater. It was a lot like Disneyland. If Cinderella was covered in body paint and Prince Charming was a small gay man dressed as Freddy Krueger. But you know, wearing a full ball gown and wig in LA is actually, it's a whole lot like being on this stage in this bar right now. But it could be worse. I mean, we had 13 Spider-Men. They're in full spandex. Yeah, 13. But I think Batman had it worst because he's got that big rubber cowl and this big heavy cape. Yeah, you put him in the sun, it's kind of a crackpot crockpot. I wasn't the one on Tosh.0. Now, it's a weird job. I mean, people will come right up to you and hand you their babies, like you were a nurse, instead of a random homeless alcoholic who's also wearing a mask. I mean, I'd even get pulled into it when I would go to the bathroom. I'd go in and all of a sudden, I'm the potty training fairy. Like, oh, it's Princess Fiona, and she uses the potty. Don't you want to use the potty too? Why do you say that? Princess Fiona had some bad Mexican food. I'm going to scare your kid back into pull-ups. I was a smoker back then. I made great life choices. And I would have to hide to have a cigarette like I was shooting up instead of lighting up. But, you know, there's always a place to hide, though. I mean, I usually hide behind another character. Like, the Cat in the Hat was good. He's really tall, very distracting, and was actually shooting up. Yeah. I hate to break it to you, but the Cat in the Hat smokes a whole lot of crack. Well, now I'm not even going to do my joke about thing 1 and thing 2 either. Now, I'm hanging out with a lot of people who are probably serial killers. I think also contributed to why I like horror movies so much. I mean, I'm anxiety disorder. I like to watch them in the daytime, with the sun shining, and it's harder to think that there's an axe murderer sneaking up outside your window if it's daytime. Doesn't work if you watch zombie movies, which based on the sound equipment, you can probably guess that I do. So sometimes I get kind of paranoid when I see my neighbor out there, drunk and lurching through the neighborhood. Especially since he ate the mailman. But, I mean, there's all sorts of different kinds of horror movies, and it's kind of cool how they overlap. Like, if you put demons and zombies together, you get the Evil Dead. And if you put, like, vampires and clowns together, I'm gonna need a minute. All right. Okay, that's too scary. I like things that are like normal scary, like monsters and Jenny McCarthy, like really scary stuff. But, I mean, I don't mind the atmospheric stuff, but I like gory, really gory, exploding heads, arms and legs flying everywhere, just lots of blood. Just as long as the movie is scary and not cheating. You know how horror movies cheat, right? Ah! Yeah, see that? That's cheating. Write your movie. Thank you very much.